like a very small hinge. You can see the little bits where there would have been a pin going through there for the other side of the hinge, and it would have come off something like a tiny little cabinet or a little maybe like a jewellery block box, but that's where the screw would have gone in. A very delicate kind of hinge, but that's what that is, because you can see where the hinge pin would have gone through there, but that's a tiny little hinge. Well, we've got something in the side wall here. Could well be a button, and I think it is. Yeah, it's a button. No sweat. Find it looks like a little domed button in there. I can't think it being anything else. Yep, I'm right. It's a little domed button. The little loop is still there, and again 1700s, that's where that is. Nice little domed button. Okay, moving on. Well, what looks like the remains of a bag seal. You can actually see the cord coming through there and through the top. So it's not that old, but that's what it is, a little bag seal. Okay, we're going to do a live reveal here, coming up at 79 on the dais, and we're just going to break it open and see what we've got. It's in here somewhere. Oh, I dropped it. But it's not going to be very much, whatever it is. Wow, whatever it is, it's tiny, and I think it's just a bit of junk. It is. It's just a bit of junk. Okay, moving on. Well, I had a half decent signal here. In fact, it just turned out to be junk. But just to prove the point about this limestone, that is what, just under the surface. That's 2 inches, and now that is solid limestone. And to get down below that is a massive problem. But anyway, we're going to keep looking here, see what we can find, and never turn down a permission and keep on looking. That's my motto. Well, I found one of these earlier. I thought it was the top of a lid, and maybe it is, but perhaps somebody can give me an idea. I thought initially it was some sort of hook, you know, for something, but it's not a coat hook, I don't think, but it looks as though it's gone into something metal, so that's why I thought it may be in a lid, and that's the handle to lift the small lid up. But I just found one earlier, and exactly the same. There you go. We'll move on to well, I've got the top of what I thought was a spoon or a fork, and possibly is, but it's got some lovely design on it, and I'm just going to try and clean it gently. I don't know if you can see that design, but I'm going to try and... Okay, it's a very nice design. It's like a circle and then bows or something like that, so possibly late medieval, early post-medieval. I'll check that out, see if I can find something similar. But it's like pewter, and yet it doesn't look like pewter in the. It's like sandwiched. I don't know. Anyway, we'll have a little look, see what we can find, and see if I can match that up. Well, I'm not sure what this is going to be, but it's there. It's a coin. I'm almost sure it is. Yeah. Could be a farthing. Give it a quick clean up. See what we can find. Okay, I think it's a Vicky farthing. It looks 18 something or other. I think it says 1860. So that would be Victoria, but that's a farthing anyway. And yeah, I can begin to see Victoria looking left. But that is a farthing. Tiny little Vicky farthing. Okay. Well, we've got a cracking signal in here, so we'll have a look and see what we've got. Okay, it's a big lump of lead. Well. Well, just found a little pulley. I found one like this a couple of days ago, and it was on a field not too far from here. No idea what they're for, but it's a tiny little pulley, and it would have been part of some machinery or something like that, or maybe a very small sash window, but I don't think that's it. It's too small for that. But anyway, not sure what that's for. We'll keep having a look, see if we can find an answer. Wow, that gave a cracking signal. A shaped piece of lead. Well, I say shaped, it's obviously been made into some sort of shape or something, but it's absolutely blank. But that gave a cracking signal. A coin down here, right by there. Wow, what is this? Oh my gosh. Oh my word. Oh my goodness, look at the size on that. I'm just going to clean it up. I can't quite make out the bust, but I've got a feeling it's a Charles. I can see. I will work it out later, but that is amazing. Look, that was down. What? No more than 4 inches. Where my finger is to the bottom of that, and here it is. A silver. That's a shilling. I'm sure it's a shilling. Wow! Look at that. Oh my goodness me! But oh, perhaps I can't. You know, I can see the bust, but I can't see it. I'm not going to mess it about. I'm not going to try and scrape it. We're going to take that home, clean it up. But that is amazing. That is my first and my largest hammered silver. And I can see right in round there, but I'm not going to try and clean it. I'm going to wait till I get home and do it properly. But that is absolutely staggering. It's been clipped a little bit around the edges. That is absolutely brilliant. Oh, I've been through such a barren period, and it is unbelievable. I'm actually on a new permission today. I'm not going to show anything, only the field and the trees by there. But my other permission is to my left. I found the Cistercius over there the other day, and I was on the same field yesterday, just found a I think it's a Vicky farthing and one or two other pieces, but decided to come here today. The farmer, he owns a little bit more than this. He's only allowed me to detect, this is the way it is, only allowed me to detect half of this field, because I think he wants to check me out. But his wife lost a gold bracelet, and I've been looking for it this morning, can't find it, but and he's not around, so when he comes up we'll check everywhere. But this is a new permission, and I believe I'll get more fields than this half. I can do the other half. I know he owns a couple of other fields around, and once I build trust with him, because he's trust has been broken with other detectorists. Not sure, I don't think they've been on here. If they've left this silver shilling behind, I can't believe it. Oh my word, let's have another look at it. That is the largest hammered coin I have found in my 3 years detecting, and I am so chuffed to pieces with that. I just want to get the date off. It'll be 16 something, but that I am so pleased with. Anyway, back to the matter in hand. I'm on this land. I've got down to those trees there, and in this little bit here, that's all I can detect. And I want to be honest with the guy. He's not here. I could wander over it, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stay with it. I want to build trust with this guy, and you know, I want to help him find his gold bracelet. If I find that, that would be the tops. Anyway, on to the next. 1 silver hammered shilling, most probably Charles I. Well, I think we've got another coin here. It's not a silver like the last one, but it's definitely a coin, and boy, that's thin. Let me just clean it up. Well, I don't know what this is, but it's coming in at 78, and it's been bent like a love token. Not quite as accurate as you might want it, so it could be just crushed in the ground. But that is definitely a copper and a coin, but it is absolutely been rubbed blank. It looks farthing size, but boy, that's thin. So not a clue what that is, and I don't think we're going to get any detail off it. But that is a little coin, and we move on to the next. Is a button. Okay, you got to dig them, haven't you? But there you go. A 4-hole button, quite modern. Just want to give some shout outs. Haven't done it for a while, so I'm going to give a couple of shout outs. My first shout out is to Alfie. Alfie is the son of Coinmeister North Wales, and I think his channel is called It's Alfie, and he's just started his YouTube channel, and he's a great guy, little guy, works with his dad metal detecting, and he's doing videos with games and football and all the things that young lads do. They are an amazing couple of guys, and I'm not forgetting Jack as well, but Jack's not really into metal detecting, but they're a great family. So check out It's Alfie, and if you can't find it, look under Coinmeister North Wales and you'll find a link to Alfie's channel. So I'd like to mention Andy Baines. Andy got a great channel. Check him out, and also Mick Finders Keepers, he's another great guy. And then there's some guys I tend to always mention, but they're good guys, and that's Cressy 7 is back. You've got a fabulous channel, and so check out Pete, that is Cressy 7 is back, and also Raffman, the Raffman, Ian, up there on Anglesey, another great guy doing some amazing stuff. And my mind has gone blank. There were so many I wanted to mention today, but anyway, check these guys out. They are amazing. But you know, autumn has come, the colours in, it's just absolutely fabulous to be out on the fields. The weather is mild and the leaves are turning, and you know, it's just great to be out on a morning checking out what we have. Well, you know, I was saying I only have half a field. I have from that fence there to just where that lamppost is, or telegraph pole is, down there. That's all I have, and back behind me. But I believe there is stacks of stuff on here, and next time I meet the farmer, he's going to give me the other half. I know it, and then possibly onto the others as well. Now there's a guy who detects, and he goes on these fields, these arable fields here. I've never met him, but a couple of farmers say, yeah, he's out, you know, quite regular. But I don't know who he is, but maybe one day we'll bump into each other, have a chat, see what he's up to. But anyway, just a couple of shout-outs. Little 2-2 bullet, never been fired, and there it was in the ground. Moving on. Here, not sure what this is going to be, but thought I'd just do a live reveal. Okay, not gonna cause any damage. I think it's modern. In fact, I'm convinced it is. Yep, bit of modern junk. There you go. Well, back on the new permission that I started last week, where I found the Charles I Shilling just up there. I'm going to have another look for this gold bracelet, but haven't been here for nearly a week now because I've been doing other things, but we're here this morning to see what we can find. So on to the next. Well, we have a very tight roll of lead. I know you've all heard of the Roman curses in these rolls of lead, but I think that's perhaps a little bit big, but we'll unwind it, see what happens. It's definitely sealed in the sense that it well, it's very old, very white, but definitely not a Roman curse. Well, that gave a cracking signal. It's a pot leg. Found a few of these, not on this site obviously, but other sites, some a little bit more ornate than that. That's just a very plain one with a line down there, but that's what that is. It's a pot leg, and we move on. You can see where it's snapped off at the top, but that's what that is. It's a pot leg. I want to leave this one in the ground. It's a long iron chain just under the surface, not old, but you can see it's a bit of an old iron chain, obviously used for tethering or something like that, tethering an animal or something, but anyway, one iron chain. So we just dump that in the hedgerow, whether we're supposed to or not. I'm not going to carry that round with me all day. Okay, moving on to the next. Little buckle here, something around about 8 inches deep. It's up in the side wall here. And just don't damage it in any way. Yeah, not that old, I don't think. But it's a buckle. I'm not sure what we've got here. Looks like a little button or something like that. Yep, it's a button, but a different one. Little raised button. Just see if there's anything on it. No. But that is just a little raised button. The loop is still on the back, and I don't know what that. I've not seen one quite like that, but there you go. Well, I'll show what we've got here. A little clasp of some sort. Would have been bent around something to fix something, I suppose. Who knows? But that's what it is. Just a little bit of copper alloy, and nothing more. That came up with a cracking signal. Thought I was going to get something better than that, but just a bit of junk. Copper alloy used for fixing something. There's a little hole through it there, repairing something. Anyway, moving on. Bronze. I thought it was lead, but it's not. It's bronze. I thought there was some markings there, but I think it's just the markings are being bashed about. Nothing on it, just a irregular shaped piece of looks like a wheel nut of something or other, tractor, truck or something like that, but that gave a banging signal. Well, how unusual. 20p, spends. First modern coin I found for a little while, but that is 20 pence. Another 20p. Found the other one just about there, and this one here about a foot away. Oh well. Spends 40p.